and action. So yeah, hi.
Hello. You can ask your first question.
Okay, so sorry. Can you introduce yourself to the camera, who you are and what you do?
Hello, I'm Katia Bololia and I'm a fashion stylist in London. I am the fashion editor at Scent magazine and I also blog and report London Fashion Week for philipmotuari.com. It started when I was living in Athens and I was studying finance, but I wasn't happy with that. And it was my friends who said, you know, this is what you're really good at, you're really good at fashion, you're really good as a stylist and you should consider it. And I've never done anything like that before. I have never worked in fashion, I have never done any styling, and it just sounded like, you know, a wild dream that would never come true. I would say my style is quite minimal, very simple colors, very simple shapes. I'm not a huge fan of, you know, busy patterns and, you know, loud clothes, so I would say it's quite androgynous. I always liked menswear, I always liked wearing men's clothes. So I will steal clothes from my boyfriend and wear them. I will steal jumpers, I will steal white shirts and just put them on and make them mine. And basically, I usually wear just black but in interesting shapes.
Soggy clothes and breeze blocks. Germany, disinfect the scene, my love, but please don't go. I love you so, my lovely.
I'm not influenced by a specific stylist, but I usually am influenced by the work of, you know, photographers in general. I love the photography of Man Ray and how he saw his objects, what he did with black and white. I love that movement, the whole surrealist movement almost in photography and art. So I usually look at art history, fashion history as well, but it's mainly art that kind of feeds it. It's imagery that's inspiring. It could be anything, it could be from a Picasso to Dali, like things like that, that give you an idea about how to see things differently, mainly. It's like an artist and a curator in a gallery. The artist creates a painting and the curator puts it on the wall. It's the same with a designer and a stylist. The designer creates a garment, they create something that did not exist before, creates it from scratch. And the stylist puts it on the wall, in this case on a photograph or on the catwalk. When I put an outfit together, I usually think about shape rather than color. So I usually think of shape and volume. I usually tend to wear big volume in one part of my body, say bottom half, and have a tight thing on top, or vice versa. So I usually think in lines, I usually think in silhouette, and I usually think in it's like geometry. I think in squares and circles and triangles and lines that follow the body. So yeah, that's basically the idea. But sometimes it can just be random and, you know, a happy mistake, you make something nice out of it. You're like, oh, I didn't think of that, that looks good. So sometimes things just happen. I would love to fly.
Why is that?
Well, first of all, you can travel anywhere, only by your own. No need to plane, no need to do anything. So I would love, I would love to go underwater as well. I would love to see a whale. It's my dream to see a whale, to swim close to a whale. So if I could go underwater, you know, with no aid, like no oxygen tanks and stuff like that, that would be amazing to almost be a fish. But I think flying is much more interesting just because when you fly free and you're not, you know, inside the plane, you're not, how do you say periorizo?
Confined?
Yes, you're not confined by a plane. And you feel the wind and you see the landscape, like, you know, it must be amazing. I am really no one. So my advice would be to always think out of the box. You don't have to copy anybody else. You don't have to look at other magazines or at other people's work. Just trust your own instinct, trust your own ideas, create something original if you can, and be thick-skinned, because it's, you know, you need a thick skin on that industry stuff. So be prepared for the worst and be optimistic for the best.